Dude. Alright. Chat YouTube, it's tech time this time for Temur Cori-Steel Cutter. Now you might be wondering, Dingo, why does this look exactly like Breach? Well, because it is exactly like Breach. We're playing the same shell around Cori-Steel Cutter, replacing the 1 in the red spell for another 1 in the red spell. We have 4 copies of Mishra's Bauble, 3 copies of Mox Amber, 4 copies of Mox Opal as our free spells, all of which trigger Steelcutter, which says Flurry. Whenever you cast your second spell, make a 1/1 with Prowess, and you can attach it for free, so it gets Trample and Haste and +1/+1. We got 4 copies of Preordain for a little bit of card selection, 1 Spell Pierce for some permission, 4 Tamiyo, 4 Emry, of course, if we're playing with Mox Opal, 1 Aether Spellbomb, 1 Haywire Mite, 1 Lavaspur Boots, 1 Pithing Needle, and 1 Soul Guide Land to get off Urza Saga. The 4 cutters, which we can recur with the Emry and whatnot. 4 copies of Rumble, help us find our pieces as well, including the Steelcutter. 1 Seekers and MDFC, 1 Kappa Cannoneer to help close the game if we run out of Steelcutters, and then a couple copies of Flame to draw cards and pop creatures and artifacts. Yeah, 1 Spell Pierce is a treat. Mana base wise, it's very standard to what they were playing when Temur Breach was out. Got 1 Otawaras, Utility Land, some Sagas, then got Temur Fetches, Shocks, and Surveils. Nothing too crazy. Sideboard wise, 4 copies of Consign for the Eldrazi matchup, of course. 2 copies of Nature's Claim for destroying artifacts and enchantments. A couple copies of Veil of Summer for the Blue Black Frog matchup. 1 Whip Flare for energy. A couple copies of Mystical Dispute also for the Blue Black Frog matchup. 2 stock ups for the Grinding matchup. Then 2 copies of Kappa Cannoneer for when we need additional threats. Let's try it out. Oh my god, they do say Drakenstrom. Ich bin Drakenstrom. I think it sounds okay. 1 Packing Booster. Mox Opal, Emry. Take the Mox Opal for sure. I think I just pass. Oh, looks like the Affinity Mirror. I'll play both of these. Or just hold 1 and wait. If I could hold 1 and wait. Well, no, I guess not, because Emry's probably gonna let me cast another spell. Bonk. Yeah, this seems like the best sequence for me to do. Portable hole, my Steelcutter. I needed that for steel cutting. Needle, Emry or Saga? Emry. That thought monitor. That's all pretty good. I think the move is Rumble, or make a construct and then Rumble. Yeah, let's make a construct and then Rumble, I think. That's a pretty bad Rumble. Pretty bad Rumble. We got the one thing that was Pithing Needle or lands. My construct. Kappa Cannoneer. Uh-oh. Wait, that was really good. What do we do with that, though? Go get my Steelcutter back. Oh, I can kill Kappa Cannoneer. Because I can pay the ward for I think I just kill Kappa Cannoneer. I can pop. Yeah, it's just gotta be pop Kappa Cannoneer draw too, because it's a 6/6. I can bounce it with Aether Spellbomb. Let's grab Haywire Mite. Oh, Hedge Maze Thundering Falls. Depression. Super depression. I guess I'm not killing the Kappa Cannoneer. Well, I can might take out Needle and then might take out Portable Hole. No, Emry was Needle, so I had to pay mana. No, I could not. It was needled. Next turn, though. Question becomes... Yeah, I guess I'm just passing, right? I could have equipped this to this Monk token here. I don't know how much that matters. I think Leave Up Flame is probably a little bit better. Yeah, block. And more Re. Cast Bauble, Lavaspur Boots. Okay. Now I can do it. Yeah, we unlocked their Emry, sadly. But I can destroy target artifact, deal 5 damage, so... Destroy, 5 damage. Pay for the ward. You did win, Zadrad. Congrats. That was a good turn. And I have like infinite recursion Haywire Mite now. It's dog avatar time. The dog. Let's run B. Grab the Kappa Cannoneer. Cast another Steelcutter. Actually, I don't even know if I wanted this Kappa Cannoneer. I probably didn't. Yeah, I did win my own giveaway somehow. Still don't really understand. Cappy's too expensive. I think I just want to be on the Steelcutter plan. I didn't even type the keyword. I'm starting to feel like these giveaways are actually rigged. Let's let me double spell. I think I could do better. This is our first official league with Steelcutter. I cast Emry, I legend rule it. Target. Let's cast Kappa Cannoneer first. Yeah, let's cast Kappa Cannoneer first. I just gotta leave a blue up. Oh, I can haste the Kappa Cannoneer. Wait, that's sick. Do I want to? Probably. So-called free thinkers win, dog. Wait, no, come back. I need to make a fast turtle. Yeah, if you go onto the flex slot, every deck's on the flex slot. You just go here, and then you scroll down. You see decks. That's 16, but there's a ton more here. 32, 48, 64. You can find all the way back to Black, White, version 3, type 1, part C, predicate F. Okay. Kappa Cannoneer seems kind of good in the mirror. Let's take more Cappies. I'll take the Nature's Claims. I don't think I want the Spell Pierce. So let's drop the Spell Pierce. I think I could drop a Rumble as well. I guess I overcooked back then. Drop a Soul Guide Lantern. Kind of good in the Emry mirror though. Can also bring a Mystical Dispute maybe. Possible I want Mystical Dispute. We leave the boots on top. Now you have to use Bitter Reunion instead. Sadly. Or you could use Alchemist Gambit. That's another way of giving things pseudo haste. Portable hole. No. How is it so portable? I guess I'm gonna cast Tamiyo also. These turns get mad explosive. This card's so good. I think this card's probably gonna be like at least $15 good at the end of the day. Pick the Tamiyo. Okay. It's probably preferable that they took the Tamiyo as opposed to the Steelcutter, unless they have another one. Not financial advice, but not financial advice. No, another portable. My Steelcutter. Life is pain. Guess I move this over to the Emry. Protect her a little bit. Diecast, flipping the tomato. Wish I had more flames in this list. Top deck, Kappa Cannoneer. Alright, let's go next. Close game. Let's take the Mystical Disputes. Drop a couple Preordains and try it like that. Hand's quite good. Steelcutter. I don't want to preordain quite yet. I want to hold up Mystical Dispute for their turn 1 play. Alright, can't dispute that. Not a land, not a land. A tap land. Why are we here? Just to be tapped? Hey, it's me, Cori-Steel Cutter. Now get the Rumble. Bauble, Mox Opal, Tamiyo. Take the Bauble. Ah, yes. Portable hole, my behated. Looks like they're on the Make a Construct plan. They're on the Make a Construct plan. I could just hasty Kappa Cannoneer. I choose you, Mobile. Kind of a crazy turn 4. That's a big Kappa Cannoneer. Large and in charge. Oh, this is actually just lethal. That's actually chump here. Yeah. What the fuck? That was insane. Ward 5, by the way. Not hexproof, legally speaking, by the way. Yeah, this card's crazy. It's the new Breach. And I also think it's just really good with Kappa Cannoneer in general. Jeez, Pytart. I feel like these two are like match made in heaven. Ten's quite good too. This is what Breach should have been. Sleep Cursed Fairy. What? What'd you say to me? I don't want this. I don't mind Spell Pierce. If they pay a Bitter Blossom right now, I think I might lose my mind. No Bitter Blossom. Push. Miss you, Tomato. Counterspell. Ooh, Steelcutter. I would love a Mox Opal. That would be quite good. Bitter Blossom time. One doesn't want to play Bitter Blossom. I don't understand. I guess Construct it is. I could cast Emry. I don't know how good casting Emry is here. When Bitter Blossom. Another Sleep Cursed Fairy. Am I gonna die to 3/3 flyers? Probably. Urborg might be hated on Magic Online. Alright, we have infinite options. Like, quite actually infinite options. Let's lead Emry. Yep. Mm-hmm. I guess I Rumble. Owned. Destroyed him. Steelcutter, 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 Otawara. The fuck? My Steelcutters. I couldn't cast Flame. This Mox Amber isn't making mana right now. Well, I mean, guess I gotta take Otawara. Now I can make a construct. We gotta be aggressive. Hope we get Mistbind clicked. Me too. Bitter Blossom spotted. Scion of Una. That checks out. This is the live client. I don't think I make another construct. Maybe I Needle Sleep Curse Fairy. So that way they can't untap. I guess I actually go to combat first. Well, no. Making another monk token is probably better. This is interesting. 6, 7. I think making a construct token's probably, or making another Cori-Steel Cutter token's probably better. This is also lethal. We had lethal in a variety of ways. Veil of Summer in. Mystical Dispute in. Stonk Up is probably okay. Kappa Cannoneer. I don't think I want Spellbomb. Haywire might be good if they are playing Bitter Blossom. We can drop the Spell Pierce, drop a couple of Preordains. Maybe one Amber. I don't know if I need Soul Guide Lantern either. 2 Mumbles. Yeah, I think dealing the Sleep Curse Fairy was probably the move, and then just, using Removal Spell wraps it up. Yeah, I look away for 1 minute, and it's Fairies with Scion of Una. You might not like it, but this is what peak Modern looks like. It's a keeper. It's not a good. It's not a great hand, but it's a keeper. Preordain will solve all of my problems, right? Actually, maybe I just boots on one. I just boots on one. Boots go. I could like Rumble for an artifact, play Mox Opal, then Preordain. I was trying to turbo out this Kappa Cannoneer as fast as possible. Oh my god, the Bitter Blossom. I think that just stun locked me. 1, 2. Bitter Blossom mentioned. So we'll go ahead and Steelcutter. I got a Saga. There's the Cutter. A little late now, but better late than never, I guess. Cappy though. Wasn't there a legacy deck that was playing this town plus Storm Chasers? That's a standard deck. I know it looks like a legacy power level, but I promise you, that's a standard deck. Cutter. Preordain. Emry Tamiyo. Well, if I tapped a little bit better. Bottom. Velo Summer. Una. I'm about to die to this Bitter Blossom. For real. Top 16 to challenge. Legacy Blue-Black. It has Uro in it. 4 this towns. 1 life from the loam. 3 beans. How you can play 3 beans? But you're willing to play an Estra's Invocation. Crazy. Guess they have Fatal Push. Maybe they don't have Fatal Push. My Haywire Mite's gone. I just get another Mox Opal. Boots. This forces the jump block. I hold this thing back for the Mutavault. In my head, I had a different play this turn. Maybe I should have just gotten the Mite and then Mited the Bitter Blossom. I think this is pretty okay as well. 3, 6, 7, 8. They're down to 4. I had a different play in my head. Attacks with everything. Oh no, I'm just dead, right? 3, 6, 8, 9. Oh, no, I am dead. Dies a Bitter Blossom. Guess I need that Aether Spellbomb back, maybe. Aether Spellbomb is really awkward, though. I didn't realize I was dead before I did. No. Sleep Cursed Fairy has arrived. See, I think these are the hands that are really good with this deck. We're just gonna go like Steelcutter, Bauble. Start getting the beats on. Urborg. I find a way to die to the boomer cards every time. More sagas. I don't know if this is worth it. I'm probably gonna be cycling this. Looking for, well, maybe not. I can go get Mox Opal off of Urza Saga. Opponent still can't cast Counterspell over there. You think Frog should splash green for bargain? Maybe. I was gonna try Kishla Skimmer, I believe it's called. I was gonna try that card in the deck. Yeah, Kishla is kind of cool though. It is pretty neat. Alright, they scooped. We defeated fairies despite my best efforts of trying to throw. Yeah, Cutter's great. Yeah, the bargain card seems really good with Beans. Problem is Beans isn't in a lot of formats anymore. Holy schmoly, turn 1 Tamiyo Emry. Into flip Tamiyo on turn 2. Yeah, I gotta figure out a standard deck I want to play for Minneapolis chat. I was booked my Minneapolis flight last night. We do gotta play some standard at some point. I know, boo, standard, boo. Do you say Mindianapolis? Minneapolis. Minneapolis. Oh, I gotta pull the giveaway. Giveaway winner is Patreons. Patreons, congrats. And get your code here. And then we'll start another one. Giveaway. Dog. Oh, I didn't crack the bauble. Oopsies. Minneapolis. If I forget to pull the giveaway chat, just remind me. We're doing one after each match. For today and today only. And then today and Friday only. And then every subsequent Friday after that. Block. Tasted opponent. Alright, guess I'm cracking my baubles. Emry. Hedge Maze. Name's Emry. Portable hole. Ooh. Mox Amber, Thoughtcast, flips Tamiyo. Gross. At least I know they drew an Emry. I thought we had a good hand. Their hand was just so much better. Their hand was like our hand, but Correct. Cutter, Saga, Amber. I think we take the Cutter. Pass with no Spell Pierce. Sadly. It also returned Thought Cast from the graveyard back to their hand. Yeah, I thought I had a good hand. I did not. Zeriak, Day for the raid. I appreciate you. Sometimes. Hope you had a good stream. How did Skirmish Rhino Tribal go? Returns Thoughtcast. Lol. Fair. Reasonable. Understandable even. Man, I'm losing my voice, chat. It's all fading away. I can cast Steelcutter, and then I can cast Lavaspur Boots. Unless they're going to Metallic Rebuke this, which would be very annoying. I get that. I've made my fair share of loose plays today as well. Don't want that. I got a block with Emry if I had to guess. Maybe I should have equipped the boots. I feel like they have something. I should leave up Spell Pierce though. Saga Chapter 2. If I equipped the boost, then I could have killed the Tamiyo over the Emry. Would have been a 3-2 trampler. Those are very large constructs, and I can't really do anything about them. Spell Pierce is actually in standard. Yeah, a lot of Urza today. And I played against a lot of just decks I've never seen before. Like blue-black fairies. Yeah, the second match, I wish an Affinity player has needled their own Emry. For good, it's for good reason, right? I've seen a lot of questionable decks today. Like Mill I played against. Who would play that? Timed out Marta Brock. Okie dokie. I've seen enough. Nature's Claim. I thought our hand was insane. It turns out their hand was like 10 times better. Don't really care for Spell Pierce in the matchup. Don't think I need Soul Guide Lantern. Probably drop a couple of Mumbles. And 2 Preordains. Do Lightning Bolt and Fatal Push hit the same targets mostly? Fatal Push is a lot better. Thinking about it now, is Lightning Bolt good again? There was a point in time where Lightning Bolt was so much worse than Fatal Push. Yeah, killing Frog is a big one. Other than Frog, I guess Hollow One, Fatal Push is also better. Because they can like outgrow the Shark to like a 4/4 on turn 2. I'm not sure. Yeah, Bolt's a little bit better against Tamiyo Emry if Tamiyo Emry's gonna be popular. It's worse against Urza Saga because the constructs can outgrow Lightning Bolt pretty fast. Both are bad against Eldrazi. Tan's bad. Tan's almost good. I wish this were my 7. It's like a pseudo land. I think I top it. Yeah, I think Unholy Heat's probably the worst one right now. Early Unholy Heat's just so bad against Ral, so bad against Tamiyo. If Voice of Victory picks up, it's also really bad against Voice of Victory. I don't know how many people are actually going to start playing Voice of Victory, though. Card seems like a little bit niche. I was thinking about just stone raiding them, but I think I need this Tamiyo out from Mox Amber. That's probably a little bit better. So I can activate my own Saga next turn if I need to. Stone raiding them is pretty funny, though. Dark Steel, Mox Opal, Needle. Names, Urza Saga, maybe? Urza Saga. I think that's probably better for me than it is for them. Maybe not this in this exact spot, but down the line, if they have an Urza Saga, I'm gonna be pretty happy that it's Needled. Emry. Portable Hole, Mox Amber, Thought Monitor. Bunch of fun stuff. Alright, let's cast Mox Amber. Mumble. Have the Misty Rainforest. I was gonna Needle Emry. I still don't know what I want to Haywire Mite, if anything at all. I think I'm just gonna chill on this Haywire Mite for a second. Like, taking out their Razor Tide Bridge is tempting, but I'm not sure that's great. Yeah, having to actually kill your opponent doesn't feel great, but at the same time, this might be the best Steelcutter shell. I honestly think the Jeskai build might be better for Steelcutter, like what our opponent's playing, but add Steelcutter. Portable Hole's a huge game. It's a very good card right now. There's a lot of Needle Arts, but only a handful of good Needle Arts. I don't even know which one's my favorite. Ah, Weird Tear. Well, that's pretty gosh dang messed up. I think Portable Hole to Tamiyo. I think we're at the Dies of Death stage. Aether Spellbomb. Bounce bounce Emry. And not have to deal with Thought Monitor for a turn. I don't think it's good enough. I'd find like Flame. How about Mox Amber? I think we're too far behind. All the giveaway. Trizate. And I lost to Oops All Sorceries. Not Oops All Spells. Oops All Sorceries. Umori. Did a lot of losing to Affinity though. Affinity's very strong. Turns out the mostly colorless deck is pretty good against Ugin. I think I could probably keep this hand. It's a risky one. It's a keeper. It's a slow one, but it's a keeper. Calls are familiar, so we're up against Sammy Whammy. Flame Saga. No. Yes. I think I want a Needle Viscerous here. No, I could Needle Cauldron Familiar, right? Needling Cauldron Familiar is better than Needling Viscerous here. Because they also have the other Sacrifice Outlet, that's the 3-drop. No, my Haywire Mite. Mine might. I could be punished for doing that because they could have Birthing Ritual. That'd be quite bad for me. Ah, the Gristies. I think I just gotta make a construct against the Gristy. Playing Kappa Cannoneer, they could hit 4th land plus Grist minus, and they'll kill it because they can pay for the board for. I could float a man and get some boots. Get some boots. One, two, three, four, five, six. He says, "Hey Nick, have a wonderful night." I should have left this untapped. Counted wrong. No, there's no spear in here, which is probably a mistake. Yeah, I think if I were to build this deck again or play this again, I would definitely add a spear. Yeah, the lifelink part's kind of relevant. Try it, Arbor. This has to be like the best Preordain of all time. GG's match. So 7. Got 12, 13. Well, I can bounce the Dryad Arbor back to hand. Another Preordain. Now we gotta try. Nope, nope. Another Preordain. Alright, we can go out on our own terms now. Let's go out on our own terms. Another one. Yeah. Exclamation mark deck. How do I beat Sammy Whammy? Probably Cappies. Whip Flare. Having Shadow Spirit cost me there. For sure. Like, I want to drop the Preordains after that. Just getting, like, Preordain looped with Bowmaster out. Not a great feeling either. Yeah, serious lack of Knuckle Blade. Mulligan. Hand's like mid minus. Gilded Goose. I feel like this cutter card would fit well in Storm if you just use your spells instead of holding them. That's not really like what you want to do with Storm though. Storm's about like setting up for one big giant turn, and then like the Steelcutter wants you to play like a couple spells every turn, which is not in Storm's best interest. Let's graveyard that. Ooh. High up. I'm gonna hold a couple spells for next turn. Need like Mox Amber Rumble or something. This is Samwise Gamgee combo. No, my cutter, my opal. Sammy Whammy has arrived. FOV was kind of a blowout. I could take the needle and stop Cauldron Familiar. Means I don't die at least. Not this turn anyways. Sammy GG. Short for Samuel Good Games. Please don't kill my needle. I could flame, flip Tamiyo, draw. Kind of concerning. Seems like they may have Court of Calling. I still kill the Sammy. I could play Kappa Cannoneer. But I think the Sammy's a big threat. I guess I could have also attacked the Monk token. Cord D's. I think they are going to cord for D's. Oh no, they're not. Just surveilling. Makes a food. Can return Flame with Tamiyo also. Here's Court Calling. What the fuck? Nature's Rhythm. Search library for a creature with mana value X or less put on the battlefield and shuffle. Harmonize. You may cast this card from your graveyard for its Harmonize cost. Skyclave. Okay. That's cool. Never seen that card in my life. What's the plan here? Could make a nice Kappa Cannoneer. Alternatively, pick up Flame. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. I think we Cappy. Now we plus, and we just play another Mox Amber, so I can loop Spell Pierce. Bonk. College of is gonna come back. How? Maybe not attacking was actually better there. Yo, Nature's Rhythm's a sweet one for Sammy. Samuel. That would have killed me. This one spell pierce was so clutch. So I want to pick up Flame, cast Flame. Alternatively, can I kill him? Nah, I don't think I can. Bounce this, flame that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe actually. Might be a little bit short on the math. 2, 3, 1, 2. I think I'm short. Either way, I think I want to return this. Cast the Mite, or I can cast the Flame. Yeah, I'm just a little short here. Killing the Samwise probably isn't a bad idea, though. Maybe casting the Haywire Mite was wrong, because I could have used that floating mana and then held up the Aether Spellbomb. That was the right play. Not cast the Haywire Mite and instead flame with the floating mana, leave up this plus Aether Spellbomb so I don't die randomly. I don't think I'm going to die from this spot, but who knows. Sammy, Beseju. Can make food. Alright. We got there. Let me just run it back. I'm going to use the restroom real quick, chat. Too hydrated. Yell type dog? This match is about to be over if I keep this hand. I mean, I could, though. Don't look at the last. It was not a good last league. I mean, it's turn 1 Tamiyo. How bad could it be? I'm coping myself into keeping this. Steam Vents. Tomato. Bauble. Go. Yeah, the hands with Cutter go crazy, and then the hands without Cutter do not go crazy. That's kind of how Breach worked anyways, right? It's like the hands with Breach were insane, and then the hands where you had to dig it until you found a Breach, not nearly as good. But the difference between the Steelcutter and the Breach is that the Breach instantly won the game whenever you found it, and the Steelcutter, it's like, alright, you just gotta cast more spells now. It's like, alright, well, I ran out of spells to cast because I tried to dig to find it. It's weird. It's really, really weird. Emry Cappy. Let's go Soul Guide Lantern, take out the Nature's Rhythm, and then Emry. Okay, we got the Viscers here. And we got the Cord for Samuel. Not dead yet. Approaching death. Hi, Taveri. Death comes for us all. I think I have to cast Spellbomb out of the graveyard. I don't know if it's Spellbomb or if I'm supposed to bring back the Soul Guide Lantern. I think I bring back the Soul Guide. Pop up the volume. Just for you, Hitachi. Hedge Badge. Graveyard. Go. Safekeeper. Okay, I'm glad we didn't get the Spellbomb. Ooh, I think we did. Because they have 2 food tokens. GG's. And pull the giveaway. The winner of the giveaway is Sin. Sin, congrats. Let me send you your code for the avatar. Then we're going to do a prediction. Will be a 3-dash. And then we're going to pull another giveaway. And of course, the keyword's dog. Like it has been all day. It's a 24-hour stream? No. Maybe. Could be. Jeez, Nausea. Well played, well played. I was like debating between getting back that Spellbomb and getting back the Soul Guide Lantern, and then I chose Soul Guide Lantern, hoping you couldn't make 2 foods, but then you had anti-Spellbomb plus anti-Soul Guide Lantern, so I was like, alright. My decision didn't matter. Nothing matters. Why are we here, just to suffer? They changed formats on the Pro Tour. This next one's standard, and the one after that I think is modern. The Harmonized card's super sweet. Card looks like gas. Yeah, Rip Pioneer. There's a Pioneer creator showcase on Saturday. Should we play in a chat? Should we play Pioneer? Do it. Red black mid-range mirrors all day. Be fun to kind of revisit that format after actual months. When was the last time I played Pioneer? I actually can't remember the last time I played Pioneer. It's all about the Mises. Monstrous Rage Mises. I don't get it either. Look at the Pioneer metagame. Mono red, Rakdos, Izzet, Gruul, Jund. Yeah, looks like pretty familiar. I know Ginger won the Pioneer Challenge with Mono Black, and that list looked pretty cool. I want to mulligan to 4. Seems like Mono Black counters the Mice deck pretty well. Free Willy having a bad time over there. All the way to 4 cards. Seems like a lot of decks we played today are 3-2 worthy. Every deck's a 3-2 deck if you think about it. Alright, turn the music back down. Deltarune's gone. Rumby, Aether Spellbomb. I think I bin the Spellbomb, keep the Rumby. This is Sim City. Razor. Amuletos. The Cutter. Right, the Cutter's pretty good here now. Real Cutter hours. Cutter. Rumbies. I think I'd rather have Bauble than Tamiyo. Simic Growth Chamber. Trample, by the way. So now they have Simic Growth Chamber in hand. Are they making a construct? I'm making a construct. Yeah, and it would be a shame if we died. I don't think we're gonna die unless they have Scape Shift. Okay, we might not even die through Scape Shift anymore. I don't really had any artifacts I want to cast. I could move this over and then, like, give this Emry haste and cast Kappa Cannoneer. I don't think I have enough artifacts to do that, though. So they're drawing Echoing Deeps. Makes another construct. This is like what Breach should have been. This is like if Breach were printed in an alternate timeline. Crack the Bauble. Splunk. That's cantrip here. Tomato. Turn the Soul Guide Lantern. Question is, do I want to cantrip out the Soul Guide Lantern, or do I just make a construct? I guess I could do both. I don't think I'm dying next turn. I'm drawing Splunking. Honk. Trades. Sign me up. Okie dokie. Splunk angle, maybe. I think they're gonna die of constructs. Dogstruct. You're gonna win the giveaway by saying Dogstruct. Okay, I know every card in their hand. They have Simic Growth Chamber and Splunking. So I feel like this is super ambitious. Yeah, right. I guess Spell Pierce is fine. Stop Splunking. If I don't want Needle. Although I could Needle Aftermath Analyst. Maybe Needle is good, actually. Amber. Kappa Cannoneer, probably not the master for you. They just drop Preordains. Call it a day. Preordain's pretty good, though. It's just like a cheap spell that enables Steelcutter. What if I dropped a couple Tamiyos instead of Preordains? Oh, I want you, Preordain. Come to me. Try that out. I don't even remember if I started the giveaway. I have to assume I did. A dog away. Think I did? I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see what this match is over. If I win my own giveaway again, then I guess the answer is no. I'm Batman. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. I did win my own giveaway. I didn't even type anything. It's like when you typed Army Lit. And you won the amulet giveaway. Yeah, everybody's just typing dog regardless of the there's a command or there's a giveaway live or not. It's all part of my plan. Zeriak, thanks for gifting a sub to I Gato Poo. You should go take care of that then. Appreciate it nonetheless. Second amulet, Grazer. Yeah, I Pavloved you guys. Everybody be typing dog. Okay. What are we bouncing? I kind of want to just... Nah, I guess I'll let resolve. Kind of want to consign the amulet trigger. But I think waiting for them to cast the Scape Shift and then just like spell piercing the Scape Shift is probably better. I don't even know if they're going to cast Scape Shift here. Honestly, I have no idea what they're doing. Zeriak, thanks for gifting a sub to Butt Smellington. That one's pretty funny. I'll give it to you. Splunk. No. No Splunk. I feel like I just play Hedge Maze taps and pass back. Don't really want Saga either. Untapped Mirror Pool. Indubitably. I wish I could have turn 0 consign. Well, hey, that's pretty good. Let's play Otawara, Steelcutter, and then Nature's Claim, Amulet. The 2/2 is not mightier than the 0/3, however. Growth Chamber, Bounce, Mirror Pool. S. Mumbies. Alright, let's grab Stomping Ground. Then we can go Stomping Ground, Rumble, potentially Emry here. It's a very good draw. Opal. Sorry, I could getting a sub to Deadlock. Good game. Cast Emry for 2 mana and then Mox Opal. But if I do that, I'm gonna miss out on 1 prowess trigger. I actually think the prowess trigger is probably more important right now. With them having a 0/3 blocker. Doing it this way, it gives me 2 3/3s. Since I lose my Eldrazi spawn, it is what it is. Appreciate the 3 gifties, Zeriak. Take this counter up to 306. Alright, opponent scooped. Yata! Decimated Amulet Titan. So what do we think of this deck overall? Temur Cutter. This is what Breach should have been. It was pretty balanced. Honestly, all things considered, this deck felt like a pretty good, like, mid tier 1.5 to tier 2 deck. It was good. I think you should probably find a spot for Shadow Spear in here somewhere. Maybe over the fun of Spell Pierce. Just play like Shadow Spear and have a more consistent list. Because Spell Pierce doesn't play very well with Steelcutter anyways, so I'd probably just cut the Spell Pierce and play Shadow Spear. I'm not gonna cut the Mite. Yo, Yuki. Thank you for the raid. Appreciate it.
Have you
Bing
peeked?
bong, bing bong, bing bing bong.
Have you peeked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.